Can't wait till you come over. I'm not sober, so you know how it's about to go. 'Cause I like to fuck when I'm drunk.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another hair tutorial since y'all really liked the first one. Also, if you want more hair tutorials from me, comment down below. Let me know what you want to see next. Also, be sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up because I am on the road to 1K. And let's get right into it. So first, you're going to need 4 to 5 packs of the Burgundy Faux Locs sole. I know that's a mouthful. A crochet hook, edge control and an edge brush, a rat tail comb, scrunchies or clips to section your hair off, a brush for detangling, and of course you're going to want to start off on freshly washed, moisturized, and stretched hair. So let's get right into the tutorial. First, I'm going to start off by parting the back of my hair off, and I'm just going to go from ear to ear. And honestly, with this style, I didn't really want my parts to be straight. The only parts I really cared about being straight was this part in the back and then the front part, which y'all are going to see. So I started off by making that section into 2 plaits. So I braided them all the way down. And then after I did that, I sectioned off the front of my hair and I made this part straight as well. Then I'm just going to put that up to get it out of the way. So for this middle section, I really didn't care about the parting at all because I wanted a messier or more natural type look for this hairstyle. So as y'all can see, I just separated that middle section into 2. And I didn't worry about how even it was or whether there was more hair at the bottom or top. I kind of just freehand parted it. And I made this first row into 3. After that, I just parted it in half again with my fingers. And then I made this second row into 4. Then I just made that last section into 3 more. And as y'all can see, it's not perfect at all. I really didn't care about the parts. After that, I moved on to the front. And I'm just doing 1 over here above my ear. Another 1 right above that. So I had 2 in total on the side. Then I just parted my hair down the middle and I made this last section into 3. And as y'all can see, I did make these parts in the front more straight just because of course you'll be seeing this part a lot more, and I do like to have my front parts a little straighter. I did want to leave this part in just so y'all could see how I parted my hair because I know y'all liked that in the first one. After that, I just did the exact same thing to the other side. And I ended up with 22 braids in all. So now on to actually adding the hair in. I have 3 more as y'all can see. So first I just grabbed 1 piece of the hair, and what you want to do is separate it from the loop at the top. And when you do this, it should come apart very easily, like so. And then you want to do this 2 more times because I did use 3 pieces of hair for each braid. So after you have your 3 separated pieces, you want to line the ends of them up and kind of twirl them with your finger to kind of join them together like this. And you just want to wrap that around your finger. Get your crochet hook, make sure it's open, and just slide it through your braid at the root. Hook the hair, close the crochet hook, and then just slide it through. And this is where you want it to decide the length of your locks. So this is how long I wanted mine. And after you've decided which length that you want them, whether you want them short, you can do them shorter, you can do them longer, all the way to your waist. It's just whatever you want. You're going to want to tie them together and then pull just to create a little knot so that the hair can be secured to your hair and it won't slide or move or anything. And then after that, you want to take the shorter side of hair and take the outermost piece. So y'all can see that I pick up the one that's furthest outward and I separate it just so that when you start wrapping, you can cover up as much hair as possible. And then you want to start wrapping it right at the root, and only do it 2 or 3 times around the root, you know, just so that you have that wrap look from the start. But you don't want to wrap it too many times right at the root, because the more you wrap it, the tighter it'll get, and you don't want it to be too tight. So I recommend just doing 2 or 3 times at the root and then starting to wrap downward. And you just keep wrapping, making sure that you're covering everything. And when you get done wrapping the first piece, you want to make sure your hair is tucked inside of the lock hair, and just move on to the second piece, separate that one, and start wrapping right where you left off with the first piece of hair. And you can wrap it a couple of times right there in that same spot, just to make sure that the first piece of hair is secured. And then you just want to continue wrapping down. Once you get done with that second piece, you just want to take that third piece, separate it, and continue wrapping. And one thing that I was doing just to add a little messiness to it is, if I would notice that there was like a perfect curl at the end of the piece of hair that I was wrapping, I would just leave that curl out and just continue wrapping around it. So after you get done wrapping all the short pieces, you just want to move on to the longer pieces. And when it comes to wrapping the longer pieces at the bottom, I usually start off by wrapping the longest one, but it really doesn't matter which one you do first. I just pick the longest one. Then you just want to start wrapping again, just like you did the top, and wrap it all the way down. Then once you get to the bottom of the last piece that you're wrapping, you want to just wrap it around the last hanging piece at the bottom and tie it into a knot. Like so. And the end should look like this. Alright, on to the next one. You want to get 3 pieces of hair, and then you want to open them all up from the loop at the top. Then you want to grab the ends, put them together, and twirl them around so that they all become one. Wrap it around your finger, get your crochet hook, slide it through the root, put the hair on, close it, slide it through. Decide what length you want it. That's me checking my length again. And I just wanted to make sure they were even with the other ones. After that, you want to tie those two pieces of hair together. Make sure your knot is really tight. Then take the shorter pieces and start wrapping. And you want to wrap 2 or 3 times around the root, like I said, and then start moving down. Also making sure to tuck your real hair in between all of the faux lock hair. Like I said, if you see a curl, you just leave it out and continue wrapping around it. Now onto the longer pieces. I take the longest one and just continue wrapping. Once you get to the bottom, take the end of the piece you were wrapping and the end of your last piece of hair and just tie a knot so that it will stay. And this is what it looks like. The ends are so cute. And this is just me doing the last one. Y'all can watch how I do this one. And this process didn't take me long at all. Like, this was one of the quicker hairstyles I've done. So that's a good thing. Once you get the technique down, the wrapping flies by. Alright, this is how it was looking before I did anything to it, and this is how they look when I first finished with them. Now it's time for edges, so I'm just gonna put the front up so I can do my edges. And this was actually a cute little style, low-key. Yeah, I just get the edge control, dip my brush in, and then swoop my edges. And I make sure that they're going into my braids. And yeah, like I said, this was a cute little style, half up, half down. And I am going to take them down so y'all can see how they look. This is the finished product. I hope y'all enjoyed this video and learned something. And like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I am on the road to 1K subscribers. So make sure that y'all please subscribe. Also, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what other protective styles y'all want to see. And I will see y'all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.